Hey, today we're going to talk about how to launch something new, either be a product, a service, or a new revenue stream. I get this question all the time. I say, Kimberly, I have no idea where to start. I don't know where to do research first or launch my idea first. Well, I'm here to tell you all about it. The challenges, so the benefits of knowing how to do this process is there's no more standing at the crossroads. I've been there so many times in my life that I don't know what the next steps are. And so I end up not doing anything. Or even worse, I ask my friends or turn to the internet. And those two pieces alone, there can be so much overwhelming information out there. We don't know where to start, which can only lead to the challenge of standing at the crossroads. So this information is so important. So if you don't spend the time now and you keep going along how it is, maybe your product or your service, your business will never go to market, which is the worst case scenario. Or if you're anything like me, you could end up spending way too much time and money trying to get things off the ground with getting no traction whatsoever. Or even worse, you could start a business, but actually not have the proper registration or the proper tax processes in place and get in tons of trouble in the long term. So I'm here to save you all of that time. So the steps, this applies for so many things, you guys. It applies for starting a business. It applies for launching a new product. The steps are, number one is think of an idea. That sometimes is the hardest part. And it doesn't have to be the perfect idea. And I'll tell you why in one sec here. So step one is picking an idea. Step two is do your research. Is there a market out there? Are there other businesses that are trying to solve the same problem that you're trying to solve right now? And if so, that is a good thing. That is a good thing because it shows that there is viable business out there. So do your research. Is there demand? And is there a market that's being serviced? So those are the first two. Number three is something that I like to call ready, fire, aim. What that means is so often the traditional business sense is that we make a business plan, we follow the business plan, we launch the business, and we adjust from there. Well, there's a body of knowledge in terms of business school that's changing a little bit. And what I mean by that is that it's something called design thinking. So what design thinking is we make a prototype or we build what we think we want to serve with the business and launch it and just get it out there and start doing work, because what that'll happen is it'll take us to our fourth step, which is getting feedback. This is the most important part, is getting the feedback, because then with feedback, we can adjust how to better deliver our product or better deliver our service and adjust along the way. And that brings us to number 5, which is adjust. Keep launching and keep launching and keep launching and keep changing. And I promise before long, you'll have a great product, service, or business. So the next problem after that you'll likely encounter is, well, how do I grow? You found a market, you found a service that's viable, you're getting it out there into the world. And then the next part is, well, how do you grow? So that would be the next piece. If you want to know more about this, and I know that you do, I know that you're just out there, you are itching to launch your product or your service. Well, follow the links below, get into some of the Facebook groups, get into our free coaching and our free services. And there's so many resources out there. So click below and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.